is NBC3 News at 11.
Good evening. We begin with the breaking news. 2 days after the Amber Alert went into effect, major developments this evening. 21-month-old Maddox Lawrence, she's still missing. The Amber Alert still in effect, but it's her father, 24-year-old Ryan Lawrence, who is in police custody. They took him in nearly 6 hours ago now. A 911 call reporting a man matching Lawrence's description came from a worker at the Thrifty Shopper on Downer Street around 4:30 in the afternoon. Police found him then walking along Downer Street heading towards the Baldwinsville Village just a short time later. Now, police have said Lawrence could be unstable, could have been a threat to himself. They said he was actually in somewhat of a disguise, trying to conceal himself with a wig, a baseball hat, sunglasses, and more when he went to that Thrifty Shopper store. But still, someone recognized him underneath that mask. There are no reports of him resisting police when they found him this afternoon. He was then turned over to Syracuse police custody. Now, Maddox is 21 months old. She has blonde hair, brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a white shirt with brown puppies and a pink collar. She also had on pink pants, a blue coat, and a gray knit hat. And when I asked the Baldwinsville police chief about her tonight, he said he had to defer any of those questions to the Syracuse Police Department. He just wouldn't say. Right now, our Samantha German's live in Baldwinsville, where that 911 call was made and started this series of events tonight. Sam.
Matt, this was a pure coincidence. A former worker here just happened to be at the store, and she noticed a man wandering around who looked familiar, even though he was heavily disguised. Now, that former worker was one of two women inside the Thrifty Shopper this afternoon. The woman who waited on the suspect says she noticed he had on what looked like a wig, a baseball cap, sunglasses, and a camo bandana that came up to his mouth. The man's eyes looked familiar to another woman at the store, and she instantly thought it was Ryan Lawrence. So as one woman stayed behind at the store, the former worker called 911 and went after the suspect.
She told me she followed him down towards Rite Aid on Downer Street, and the police came and they said that they apprehended him and they weren't sure. I guess they did ask for his ID. This is what an officer told us, and it was him. He seemed a little off, but I just took it as, like I said, I thought he was homeless because he smelled like firewood, like he was in front of a campfire or something.
Now, tonight, that worker who actually waited on Ryan Lawrence is still shaken up and frazzled about the whole thing. She says she wants people to pay close attention to Amber Alerts, and she wants people to pay attention to how people act, because she did notice that something was off about him. In fact, he was in such a hurry to get out of the store that he didn't even want his comforter in a bag. For now, reporting live in Baldwinsville, I'm Samantha German.
And Sam, about an hour ago when we had you on the CW6 News at 10, the helicopter was overhead. Have you continued to see that tonight?
Yes, I hear it, and there is still one flying around me right now.
All right, thank you, Samantha German, for that late information right now.